Welcome back to Math 104. Pat and Sam are having an argument. Sam says F union L contains all the outcomes in F together with all the outcomes in L, so the probability of the union should equal the sum of the individual probabilities of F and L. Pat disagrees and says that can't be right, in part because the probability of F plus the probability of L equals 4 out of 8 plus 7 out of 8 equals 11 out of 8, which is greater than 1. That's impossible. No event can have a probability greater than 1. There is something wrong with Sam's idea. In particular, if we tried to compute this way, each outcome in the intersection in this overlap region, every outcome in the intersection of F and L would be counted twice, once as part of F, but again as part of L in this computation, probability of F plus probability of L. Instead, they should be counted only once each. So the specific problem with Sam's idea is that this sum, P of F plus P of L, counts every outcome in the intersection of F and L twice. Okay, since our goal is to compute the probability of F union L, how do we correct for this overcounting? Since this sum is counting probability of F intersect L exactly twice, we can apologize for that overcounting by subtracting off one copy. In that way, the intersection will actually be counted exactly once instead of being counted twice. We summarize by writing the addition rule for probability of a union. For any events E and F, probability of their union equals the probability of E plus the probability of F minus the probability of E intersect F. I'm writing E and F here, rather than F and L from our example, to emphasize that this is a general rule. It is true for any two events in any experiment, not just in our example. And the reason why is always the same, that you have to subtract off one copy of the intersection of the two events to make sure that it's actually being counted once rather than twice. Let's put the addition formula to use. Before going on to the next video, answer the following question. If a weather forecast says that there is a 30% chance of rain on Saturday, a 50% chance of rain on Sunday, and a 60% chance of rain on at least one of these 2 days, then what is the probability that it rains both days?